Hello everyone, welcome back to Chess Comic. Did you know that the queen is so powerful that she can often force the king to go wherever she wants, even if the king doesn't like it? I bet it happens in most households too. Kidding aside, today we're driving into a crazy endgame position that perfectly demonstrates the true power of the queen, but only after finding the right idea. So if you guys are ready, let's take a closer look of one of the craziest endgame positions that you may encounter. First, let's assess. So this is a white's turn to move, and obviously white should win. But looking at the white king, it can't go anywhere. The only piece that can move is the queen. Checking the king from time to time doesn't make the queen win. So you need to think for the right idea. You need to find the right idea, and the only idea I can think of is to sacrifice the queen to this bishop and then promote this pawn. But you cannot promote the pawn if the king is able to guard the promoting square. So we gotta drive this enemy king all the way to this corner. The question is how. And white starts with queen to g5. King goes to h7. Queen to f6. King is forced to go to g8. Queen h6. King is forced to f7. Now, we already have a pattern. Queen to g5. King goes to f8. So what black is trying to do is just to hold on to stay on the 8 and on the side. But there is no way for black to do so because the queen is just too powerful. The mom is just too powerful. Queen to g6, king to e7, queen f5, king to e8, queen f6, king to d7, and queen to f8. Now the queen is ready to drive the king all the way to the corner. But wait, question, coach. Why didn't the queen do it right away when the king was on f7? Let's go back. Because if the queen goes to h8, the king can go to g6, and there's no another file that the queen can go to. And coach, what about when the king was on e7? Why not move the queen to g8? For the same reason. King goes to f6, queen goes to h7, king goes to g5, and there's no other h file that can stop the king from going to the corner. Now, what is the difference? That the queen is already here on e8, right? What if the king goes to d6? Then we play queen f7. King goes to e5. Then we play queen g6. And now the king cannot go to f4. That's the difference. What if the queen is on f8? King goes to e6. We go queen g7. King goes to f5. We go queen h6. And it stops the king here. So the black pawn is stopping its own king. So now, let's continue and finish this puzzle. Let's just fast forward, okay? Because the pattern is already obvious. King c7, queen e8, so this is how it goes. The pattern continues until the king reaches the corner. Okay, here. Let's play the first obvious mistake if the king goes to the corner right away. So we'll just have to move our queen back to h7. And we don't really care where the king goes now. It can go to b2 or anywhere, or a2. Then we sack, pawn takes, and now the pawn promotes because the king is a rank away. Because you push, there's no way for the king to catch the pawn. Okay, now let's go back. Same goes if the king goes to c1. Queen goes to h7, sacrifices, and then pawn promotes because the king is a rank away. Now here's the tricky part. After we move the queen to d3, and if the king goes to a2, we just can simply go to h7 and sacrifice our queen because after we sacrifice, captures, and this is the rule of square. The black king is inside of it, which means the black king will be able to catch our pawn. Look. Ta-da! And it's a draw. So now, let's go back to this position. How can we force the king to go to the corner after the king goes to a2? By playing queen c3. So king goes to b1. Actually, it's not driving it to the corner, but to the first rank. And now we can do the same idea. Queen h8. King goes anywhere it wants to. We sack the queen. Pawn takes our queen. And the king is a rank away, which means it won't be able to catch our pawn. I hope you guys learned from this video. And if you do, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the good chess vibe. Until next time. Bye bye everyone.